You are now watching FredNet Productions.
Wow, the Kanto region sure is beautiful. Oh my gosh, is that a Raichu? I have to catch it. Oh, come here. Oh, okay. Alright. Go, Pokeball. Ah, yes. I've caught Raichu. The best Pokemon ever. Alright, time to head back. I feel like I'm missing someone. Man, that movie was great. It's a shame FredNet couldn't see it. That movie was, like, awesome, man. Can't believe he was only 20 years old. Such an awesome... Oh. Wait, why am I back here? What? I'm sure he's fine. On to the toy review.
Bye.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It is your boy Joe, and today we'll be taking a look at the Takara Tomy 1998 Raichu model kit. Now, quick little disclaimer or mention for those who don't already know, because if I haven't made it apparent already, Raichu is my favorite Pokemon ever. Like, I have all these Pokemon cards right now. I'm collecting a bunch of them. You know, I have all these Raichu cards as of now, so I'm still collecting. There's like 24 cards in here. I have a second edition Raichu card. I do want to get a first edition and all that, and have an evolutions and a bunch more, you know, fodder Raichu cards. But you know, there's still Raichu cards. I'm trying to build a big collection of Raichu cards. So yeah, as of then, that's just, you know, just some of my Raichu stuff. I got some stuff coming in mail still. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this box right here. Let's look at this box. And overall, we can see how the art was crazy back then. 1998, they really over-exaggerated their art. And of course, there's this creature right there, that rodent, that rat. Of course, not comparable to my goat right here. Alright? Anyways, here we have a little mechanism that we'll get into later. And once again, here's a picture of Raichu on the card, as the original Raichu card has it, as you can see right here. Similar to the Raichu original card. Well, this is second edition, but you can see this is it's basically that same picture, same render of Raichu. All right. This will be edited out of the video. Just organize my stuff. All right. Anyways, taking a look at the top of the box, we have Pocket Monsters. So this is before Pokemon was really the big name of things. Here we have the side of the box, which is just more action stuff. The back of the box, which shows off a lot of the features of the little figure. Same side on this side. Not much in the bottom. Once again, you know, Pocket Monsters. This one's a little faded. This must have been held upside down. But there's, you know, Pocket Monsters Raichu again. Pretty much the same as the top, but like faded. And that's pretty much it. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside the box. And here's the figure outside of his cardboard packaging. I'm gonna have to hold him because he's really short, much shorter than my Mecha Sonic figure, which I will be using for comparison later. But yeah, he's definitely a lot shorter, but of course he's really cute. Like, I love Raichu, and I feel like this figure just really captures the early version of Raichu a lot better. Very spectacular, especially since, you know, we're limited with they were very limited with their molds and you know, 3D modeling back in 1998. Very limited computers and stuff. I mean, it was Japan, so they were a little more advanced. But yeah, taking a closer look, we can see how the details look. And before all those model kit freaks, right? Those model kit enthusiasts. Oh, didn't you see that? Those model kit enthusiasts who love building model kits and collect model kits like Gunpla and stuff. Before they criticize me for having these gaps right here, right? Just want you all to know I could not close that for the life of me. These gaps are what I was able to do. I put my full weight onto this thing and it would not shut. I could squeeze this thing with all my might and it would not shut. This thing is just not, it's, I don't even know how they expected kids to build this. This is recommended ages 3 and up. How did they expect people to build this? But I don't know, maybe Raichu just has that much aura. And also, once again, disclaimer, this figure actually broke when I built it. So right here, I had to replace the ball joint. But yeah, I had to replace the ball joint, so if I shake it, you could probably, that's the broken ball joint that I had to like use a Dremel to drill in, and then I just replaced the ball joint with an extra ball joint I had, and it works pretty much well, and that's it. But other than that, there's pretty much it when it comes to the details on it. I love the brown and the orange. Overall, Raichu just as a whole, but I just love the aspects of him and how they're able to pull it off. Anyways, let's stop talking about how this figure looks and let's get to his accessories. When it comes to this figure and his accessories, he doesn't come with much. Now, what I mean by that necessarily is, you know, in these included instructions from the wonderful people at Takara Tomy, which were fairly easy to understand, thankfully, even though these two halves did not want to end up closing fully. Don't know why. Right here, there's a little mechanism right here that's a spring-loaded mechanism, and I could assume, and you could probably assume what it does, which I'll go ahead and do that for you now. Let's go ahead and pick one of these right here. So these little lightning bolt pieces, you know, obviously there's like a lot of like plastic mixing since this isn't like a new modern age new gen figure made by Blockies or something, so obviously it's not going to be the best. But you know, when it comes to this guy's little play feature, you're going to stick this little lightning bolt accessory in until it clicks, and you press this little lever down, this little button, and it shoots out. And I think that's pretty cool, you know, get like a little lightning bolt. And of course, you know, you get 4 of them, so you can just do it over and over again. Just put it in, shoot out, put another one in, so you don't have to immediately just go pick it back up. So that's a cool little play feature that the Japanese did. Thank you. I don't want to be racist. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to. I mean, but like, great work by Takara Tomy as a whole. And yeah. Anyways, let's stop talking about what this guy comes with and start with his articulation. So when it starts with the head, he has no head articulation, unfortunately. But he does have articulation on a head, which is swivel ears. So we can get like some decent like reaction out of him. So now he looks like he's sad. Aw, poor Raichu. The one issue with the gap right there is that his ear is very loose, right? This part's loose for some reason. I could get it up like right about here if I get that right angle, then match the other ear. There we go. And also, moving down to his arms, he has a full swivel, right? Full 360 swivel on his arms. This one is more tight because of the gap, and this one is very, very loose, but it still holds its positioning, thankfully. Moving on to his legs, he has a full 360 swivel right here, which can actually looks pretty good, you know, considering it's not much. And he does have a swivel at his foot. Turning him around, he does have a ball joint at the tail, which, even though it broke, this would basically be how his tail moved. So full rotation and ball joint, of course. So every ball joint can be a swivel. And that was it for his articulation. Even though his articulation is fairly limited, that doesn't mean you can't get some pretty good poses with this guy. I mean, there are a lot of possibilities with posability, despite his lack of it. And that's pretty much it for this figure. Now let's get on to his size comparison time. Oh, there goes his ear. For size reference, he scales at about 2 or 3 inches since I don't have my 3-foot ruler. My 3-foot tape measure. Here he is next to my last review, which was also a model kit, the Flame Toys Optimus Prime. Here he is next to the Figma Doomslayer. Here he is next to the SH Figure Arts Iron Man Mark 6. Here he is next to the Jakks Pacific Mecha Sonic stylized version. Speaking of Jakks Pacific, have you seen their Raichu figure? Gosh, it's atrocious. I mean, why are his eyes so far apart? Here he is next to the Jack-specific Knuckles. And of course, here he is next to Lightning McQueen. Overall, this figure's pretty good. Despite the limits and that, this is a pretty good figure. And before this, I was really looking for a really good Raichu figure because there aren't that many good ones. There is a Jack-specific one, but his eyes are a little too far apart and it doesn't look right. And there wasn't any made by Blockies or any the better Tomy figures, so I had to look, and I found this one, which has decent articulation and doesn't scale that bad with other figures. So if you're looking for a Raichu figure as a whole, just search it up on eBay, Mercari, any secondhand website, and pick this guy up. But yeah, that is it for today. Until next time, look good, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.